Hi, I'm Jackie Groundsell, MD of 1230 The Women's Company, a continuing to grow UK network supporting business women since 2002. If you need more business, more contacts, support, a warm welcome, advice, expertise, and to connect with other focused, savvy business women and have fun over a delicious lunch, you're in the right place with 1230 TWC, that's for sure. How often have you heard or thought, but networking doesn't work for me? It's all about selling. Business networking isn't always effective. For some, it just doesn't work. But why is that? Successful networking doesn't happen overnight. It takes effort. Spend some time with me now to make your networking work for you. Try 1230 TWC's Effective Networking for Effective Business Growth. Let's look now at making your networking effective for your business growth and get you to win the 1230 Best Presentation Award, new for 2014, with your 1 minute. So why do we need to network? Once upon a time, networking was a rude word associated with selling. Networking is not about selling. I network because I'm a sole trader, and it's good to connect with other like-minded businesswomen. Why? I need to make contacts for my business. Why? I want to grow my database. I need to find suppliers. I want to grow and develop my business. Why? I would suspect that we're all in the business for the same reason, to make money. We network for all these reasons. The bottom line is that we are all in business to make money. Let's take a look at some key points, but by no means an exhaustive list. Traditionally, in the UK, our formal greeting includes shaking hands. Let's make sure it's firm and not limp, and no control handshakes. Holding eye contact, an indication of trust and listening. Why do we suggest a name label on the right-hand side? When shaking hands, your eye naturally falls to the other person's right-hand shoulder, making it easy for us to read their name on the label, assuming that it's printed large and not scribbled, as I've seen some. What about business cards and flyers? Always make sure you have some with you, whether we are informally networking, for example at the supermarket, school gates, or formally at a networking meeting. Pen and paper, and worst case scenario, take 2 business cards from the other person. Write your details on one and hand it back, retaining their card for your records. What about regular attendance? If you're not there, you're invisible. Nobody knows about you. Nobody can recommend or refer you to their networks because you're just not there. Follow up, either phone or email, after each meeting, ideally within 24 hours, maximum 48 hours. And all this is about building trust. Even if you've never tried a product or a service, you can still refer someone on the basis that you meet regularly. Others are happy with them and ask, would you like me to introduce you? They can take it from there. And your dress code. Wear what you would wear as if you were going to meet your most important client, was the advice I received when I first started to network. And of course you could be, couldn't you? Making your 1 minute effective. Grab the opportunity to tell others what you offer. Make sure they remember you with an impactful talk. And remember, 1 minute is your maximum amount of time. If you can get your message over in 10 seconds, fantastic. We all remember our first networking occasion. For some, it can be terrifying, so give them the benefit of your support and your conversation. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone. You're having a good conversation with Sarah and Lily. You know from their 1 minute that you definitely want to talk with Michelle, but suddenly you realise the parking meter's up, or the next meeting, or the school run, and you've run out of time. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone. Make sure you circulate and manage your time. Did you know that networking is a tax-deductible cost? You can self-receipt if you're not registered for VAT. No entries in your accounts records of breakfast, lunch, dinner or tea. It's networking. The best networks are a lively mix of visitors who then become members, and members. So double your colleagues' business opportunities by inviting people to share the experience. Diaries at the ready for one-to-ones. Nothing like making that appointment at the time. And what about business cards? Here are a few, slightly tongue-in-cheek, that I found on the net. The one on the right, Lush, is a business growing and maintaining grass. The business card is a little envelope containing a few seeds, a great reminder of their business. At a recent business expo, a chap was insistent on giving and showing me his card. His business installing and maintaining heating systems. As he was talking, he peeled off the back of his business card, transforming it into a sticky label. Stick that on your heating boiler, he said. Then you'll know who to call when your boiler breaks down at 2 a.m. in the morning. Genius! Can you get the competitive edge with your business card? And what to have on the cards? Your business name and logo, your name, mobile and telephone numbers, email address, and of course, to include so important social media details. Check out your email address, promote you and your business with your own domain name at fabulousperson.co.uk. Let's have a look at some of the things you could wear. Uniforms are easy, just to be fresh. And for the guys, what do they have plenty of in their outfits? We have fewer or none of these. Pockets. Fantastic for networking. Your cards in one pocket, interesting people's cards in your other pocket. No fluffing around in handbags. Let's have a look at what I call feast or famine. When you're busy growing your business, there might come a period when you think that you're too busy to network and stop attending the meetings. But you take your eye off the ball and business slackens off. So in a panic, you return to networking. Go through this scenario a couple of times and you'll find that you've built a picture of when you are busy and when you're not with your networking colleagues. Not good. Because you're always busy, aren't you? Would you do business with someone who wasn't busy? Body language is a huge topic in itself. So let's just look and see which has the greatest impact when you're speaking to people. Amazing. Body language itself. So no folded arms, grumpy faces. Steer clear of these people, or maybe you like a challenge, but don't let it be you. And what about Billy No Mates? How do you manage a situation where you approach a group of people in conversation and nobody turns to welcome you into that conversation? Do you gate crash in, introducing yourself, or do you step back and approach someone else? I would suggest that you leave them alone for the time being, because they could just be closing $1 million deal. You just don't know. Your meeting host is always good to ask for introductions at a 12:30 meeting. Let's take a look now at the handshake itself. Firm, not limp-wristed, nor bone-crunching. Good eye contact, and remember the label. Listen, listen, listen. No wet fish, no power crunches. Now comes the moment, the 1-minute talk. And don't forget, this is a maximum amount of time. If you can get your message over in 10 seconds, brilliant. A serious no-no is overrunning your time. The blue text in this case is the variable, something you can change from meeting to meeting. Otherwise, you'll find people nodding off. Start with your name and your company name. It may be important for people to know that you operate on a 40-mile radius out of the M25, or that your business is international. How can your business benefit them? For example, with a background in IT training, they'd probably glaze over if I stood up and said, I am an IT trainer. Similarly, with the greatest of respect to accountants, if they said, I am an accountant, but if I said, I can save you so much time on your computer by showing you lots of shortcuts, and the accountant said, I can save you money on your tax bill, your eyes are likely to light up with enthusiasm and an interest. If you can introduce a prop, a story, inject some humour, create a poem or verse, make it yours, put your stamp on it. What I'd like you to do now is to take a couple of minutes to write your next 1 minute. When you're happy with it, go to the bathroom, great acoustics there, and time yourself reading it out loud. Is it any different to those you've written previously? And in summary, and for the 12:30 Best Presentation Award 2014, the online questionnaire you'll be receiving after each meeting until November, when the awards are made at each location. Big drum roll then. It will just take a few seconds to complete. It's totally confidential, even I don't know who's completed, and you can have your own feedback if you wish at the end. So the criteria is to meet body language and posture. Were the benefits of their business to you clear? Was their talk delivered the 12:30 TWC way? How original was it? Did they overrun on time? How professional were they? And an opportunity to add anything else. The grading goes from poor to superstar. And here is the award you can keep for life. All the very best of luck. I look forward to presenting you with your very own 12:30 TWC Best Presentation Award. Do let me know if there's anything I can help you with, anytime, email or phone. Bye for now.